The sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks in New York. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Harris misses. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Wade. To the wing on the left. Here's Edgecombe. Round with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
First team foul.
Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here's Vassell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Wade. 4 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Harris. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Vassell outside. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. On the wing, Brown. To the middle. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets coach the results he's looking for. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Fox following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And Victor Wembanyama gets the three. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Bounce pass, Maxey. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Harris a screen. Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Pass to Edgecombe. They set the screen. Wade on the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Spurs leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here's Maxey. Still scoreless.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Pass to Vassell. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Wade now top of the key. Now, here's Maxey. Inside. Baseline try. That's short off the rim. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Pass to Embiid. Brown outside. Rebound, San Antonio. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The 76ers again can't hit it. Stolen by Wade. On the wing, Brown. Lets the three fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. From deep. With the tip. Lets it go with the three. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Out to Wade. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. The Spurs with the lead. Outside Harper. Elbow shot. Counted.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The 76ers trailed by 4. Maxey attacking. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Now, here's Maxey. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Simons. Can they get it? And he jams it with authority.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Knocked away. Outside Harper. Great D that time from Edwards. The 76ers trailed by 4. There's a good screen. Bryant with it. Maxey covering. Here's Harper. Softly drops in the floater.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Right side, Simon. Edwards with the screen. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pocket 2. That shot misses.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's the Spurs now. 6-point lead. Here's... Whoa! He flew in there!
Wow! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Maxey. Reddish grabs the rebound. To the inside. Bryant. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Both free throws good for Bryant. Just 4 seconds left in the first. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And Harper slams it in.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
5 on the clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Ali, we thank you for the report. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
They need this. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Spurs passing it around. And that one's good. Champagne's got his first points of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Simons. Here's the screen. Down low. Barlow. Rebound, San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Castle. Now Fox. That one good for two.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To the left wing. Takes the three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's the screen. Here's Barlow. Good on the jump shot.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Spurs.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Simon. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Driving in. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Pass to Simons. To the middle. Here's Hucktorty. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the Spurs with possession. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Maxey, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Embiid with the steal. For 3, Good work defensively by Fox.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Harper slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Connects from three-point range.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
The wide open look here for Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio making a switch here. Here's San Antonio now. Vassell outside. Puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got 6.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Puts up a deep 3.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Maxey outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Harper with the steal. To the paint. Reddish with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Spurs passing it around. Harper, no good. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
There's Brown with the 3. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid is owning the offensive glass right now, using his size to dominate inside.
50 seconds left now here in the second. And it's in there. 13 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Wade with it. Picked up by Bryant. And stolen by Vassell. And stolen by Maxey.
San Antonio.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season. How about 88%?
Timeout.
Yeah, this has been an interesting maturation from Tyrese Maxey. Really, all that untapped potential early on, but he has turned into an elite player in this league.
Got a piece of it. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Here's Brown. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harper with the steal. Back to Vassell. The second effort. From the arc. And oh, he hits the buzzer
ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost at zero, it's great awareness on his part.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Brown. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
And the basket by Vassell.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Maxey outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In the corner, it's Harris. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Maxey, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
Outside, Fox. And here's Vassell from the arc. Wembanyama on the fall.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fires from way outside. He can't get that one to fall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, a wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 23 points for Devin Vassell. Now the 76ers with it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Brown. Over to the left wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's San Antonio now. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Fox looking it over to the left side wing. Wembanyama outside. It's over Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Spurs making a switch here. Right side, Pippen. Up top, Embiid. Brown outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, they need to talk over their shot selection right now. Just not good enough.
Inside. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Embiid. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. Reddish has got 7 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
San Antonio with the ball. This run now up to 22 points to 2. Pass to Coloco. Back to Harper. Here's Champagny. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bryant looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Reddish, no good. Brown outside. From the high post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Right side, Harper. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 15 points in the game.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Spurs. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. On the wing, Bryant. Spins. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Pass to Bona. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And Bryant throws it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Trying to end the drought. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Bryant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got his first basket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. So it's San Antonio now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And here is Harper. Here's Vassell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's San Antonio with it. Stolen. Shoots it. Rebound, San Antonio.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Harper. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards. Here's the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Johnson, a wide-open look. The kick out to Harper. Driving the lane, and Harper slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Cornett. Outside, Harper. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
For the three, knocks down the three ball. Harper's got 24 points.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Pass to Edwards. Rebound, San Antonio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Simon.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one falls for Harper. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reddish. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Simons. The 76ers again can't hit it. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for San Antonio. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. It's tipped. Fast break, here they come. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Out to Edwards. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Radford. And the shot falls short this time. Outside Harper. And he drives in. And Harper slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
All sorts of time. Here's Cornette. Now, here's Reddish. Lets a floater go. Spurs working the ball around now. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
San Antonio with the rebound. Left side, Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Here's Philadelphia. Screen by Watford. Will it go? Great positioning on the putback.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dylan Harper.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're ahead. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Three-pointers, Simon. Offensive rebound. Simon's on the wing. Pass to Watford. And here's Edwards. That one bounces around and comes back out. Reddish with the ball. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved.